Today we first discuss asexual type of reproduction. What is asexual type of reproduction? Development of new individual, development of new individual without the fusion of male and female gametes, without the fusion of gametes. It's a kind of process of reproduction where the union of gamete doesn't take place, in spite of which it includes a mitotic or mitotic cell division of the nucleus and cytoplasm of the body cell. That means a mitotic or mitotic cell division of the nucleus and cytoplasm of body cell, of nucleus and cytoplasm of body cell or somatic cell. This is normally the process of asexual reproduction. There are some types of asexual reproduction. What are these types of asexual reproduction? Number 1, by fission. How does it take place? In some animal body, splits or divided in such a plane that two equal and identical halves are produced. That means animal body in some cases are divided in such a way that two equal or identical halves are produced, most common in case of some protozoan. Let's see what happened in case of amoeba. This is known as binary fission of amoeba. Say this is the amoebal cell and this is the nucleus. Then what actually occurs? The cell, the cytoplasm and nucleus divide simultaneously. It's something like that. And this is the constriction take place. Here the nucleus also gets constricted. And finally, more constriction occur at the region. It should be followed by something like that. Nucleus will be gradually get constricted. And finally, two cells are produced. With separated nucleus. So this is occur in case of amoeba. This is known as a binary fission. Next, by budding. In some cases, budding is the process of asexual reproduction. What is budding? Actually, in certain unicellular animals and of course in fungi, the body gives out a small outgrowth known as bud. It will be something like that. Say this is the cell and this is the bud, the external outgrowth from the body. This is the bud. It is supported by the main plant body or parent body. When get fully matured, it detached from the parent body and leads to individual existence. This is found in case of some fungi also. This is the process of budding, is another type of asexual reproduction. Then we come to another type of reproduction by spore formation or sporulation. Spore formation. Spore formation, some plants, the thick and thin-walled spatial asexual reproductive units. Spatial spores are actually spatial asexual reproductive unit found in some plants. Let's draw something like that. That spore bearing organ is known as sporangium. How it looks like? And this is the spores occur in this region. This is the sporangium, and spore get detached from the sportion, and later on it germinates to produce new individual. This is sporing or spore formation. It is the asexual reproductive unit. Now, another type of asexual reproduction is regeneration. What is another type of asexual reproduction? It is regeneration. What is regeneration? It is found in some groups of animals like protozoans, like sponges, where the organism develop from the lost or worn out parts of the body. Organisms develop from the lost or worn out parts of the body. It's found in some sponges, in cases of some, let's see, protozoans, we find this type of asexual reproduction. So, there are normally 4 types of asexual reproduction, like fission, like budding, spore formation, and regeneration. Now we come to the advantages and disadvantages of asexual reproduction. What are the advantages of asexual reproduction? Let's start with advantages of asexual reproduction. Number 1, single parent cell required. Single parent cell required. So it is a simple process of reproduction. Thereby, it's a very simplified process. Number 2, time required is less. Less time required. Number 3, similar type of individual produced from the parent cell, hence the same genetic characteristics become restored. Genetic characteristics restored. But there are some disadvantages also. The most important disadvantages is no genetic recombination occur. No genetic recombination takes place as it does not involve 2 parent cells, so there is no scope of gametic exchange or genetic exchange. So no variety occurs. No variety occurs. Therefore, it has no evolutionary implication as such. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of asexual reproduction. Next, we go to the sexual reproduction. Thank you. For testing your understanding of this lesson and more videos, log on to www.tubelessons.net.